go backwards. You just got to keep going forward. And that's when control comes in. Control of those feelings, control of your mind, control of those emotions, control of who you are and what you're doing and what goals you have set. And when you have all of that, now you got to be consistent. You got to be consistent, unchanging. Like unchanging. Like you cannot change like what you decided you was going to do. Or who you decide you're going to be. You can't change off of what somebody says to you. You can't change off of what somebody does to you. You can't change off of none of that stuff. You just have to continue on in the process. And I know, like, it seems like probably I repeat the same stuff in the podcast, but it's like we having trouble with commitment. We having trouble being committed to what it is that we need to do. And we having trouble because we can't control our emotions, our feelings, the nature that we have. We're not being able to move forward. And we have to be able to move forward. You got to be committed to something. You got to be committed to yourself first. And when you say with your whole heart, I'm committed to me and I'm committed to do this, do it. When you say I'm going to be consistent in this thing, be consistent in it. When you say, I need to control myself. I teach my kids, and it sounds crazy, but I teach them, learn how to control yourself. Learn how to not allow anger to overtake you where you're going to get in trouble and you're going to be on punishment. So if we're learning this at a young age, what begins to be a problem when we become older that we don't know how to control ourselves? What is the problem in your life that you can't stay consistent in something? What is the problem in your life that you have a hard time committing to anything? Commitment takes force because you have to force yourself to finish that thing. Even if it don't feel right, even if it don't look right, even if it ain't what you thought it was going to be, what you first determined in your mind, because I told y'all in our minds we get these imaginary things, how we think everything's supposed to be laid out, and it don't lay out that way. But even if it don't lay out that way, are you still committed to it? Are you still going to be consistent in it? Ask yourself that. Because we got to stop giving up on things that God gave us, things that we feel in our heart like this is what I should be doing. This is the place that I should be at. This is the moment that I should be having. No, it's not going to look like you think it should look all the time. It's not. I don't care what nobody tell you. It's not going to look like that all the time. And yeah, sometimes it's going to be like, I'm done. I'm over it. I say this all the time. I be like, I ain't doing no podcast no more. I'm not doing no live videos. I be frustrated. I really do. But at the same time, I'm committed to this with my whole heart. With my whole heart. Somebody sent me a message today and they said, you got to start speaking things into existence and stop speaking the negative things into existence. And they are so right. Because like I told y'all, I'm a real person. So sometimes I come off positive to other people. But with myself, I'm so hard on myself. I'm so like, I don't think I'm going to be able to do this. My life not going the way that I want it. I got to do better. I pick myself up. Don't get me wrong. I pick myself up and pull it together. But I got to stop speaking those things out. I'm my own worst enemy. I can be honest about that. I am my own worst enemy. And I try not to be. But I said that I'm going to do this podcast. I'm going to learn how to do these YouTube videos. I'm going to do live videos on a consistent basis. Because I'm committed to it. No, I haven't always been consistent in it. Because I get down sometimes, I get frustrated sometimes. Life beats me up. And I said life beats me up. I ain't fighting back. I'm just letting life beat me up. I have to learn how to control myself. Control what I feel. Control what I'm going through. Control every emotion, every feeling, and everything around me. I'm an emotional person. So something can happen. It will throw my whole day off. And I have to get to a point to where it doesn't control me. So when you're thinking today, at the moment, for the feeling, what are you committed to? What are you dedicated to? I hear people all the time talk about, I'm loyal, I'm loyal, I'm loyal, I'm loyal. Okay, you could be loyal to everything in the world and disloyal to yourself. In all realness, you can be. You can show loyalty to every person that you know. You can show love, loyalty, honesty, everything, and be disloyal to yourself. Are you even loyal to yourself? Are you even committed to yourself? Are you committed to your success? Are you committed to your dreams? Are you committed to your passion? Are you committed to what you feel about yourself? Are you committed? Are you controlled? Do you control yourself, or are you allowing other things to control you? Think about it. I want you all to think about it, because these are important aspects. These are important aspects in growth, in monitoring, in focusing, in being someone. What controls you? We talked about that before. We got to stop it. We got to hold it like, no, I cannot. I cannot. I cannot allow that thing to control me. I cannot be that person. I cannot do that thing. I got to stay consistent, unchanging in nature. Unchanging in nature. I tell people a lot, I don't change. I'm the same person. I'm the same person I was in middle school, high school, elementary school. The same goofy girl. Sometimes I feel like I should change, and sometimes I let situations to change me for the moment. But I plan on being the truest me that I can be. So I open up myself again when bad situations happen. I don't allow that to stunt my growth. And I want you all not to do that. I want you to be consistent, powerful, excited,